Hey, it is Thursday, the 6th of April. Marching along. Man, driving to work today was like 9 degrees where I'm from. The clouds cleared up, and when it clears up, it gets cold. I like when it's cloudy and snowy because then at least it stays around 32, 34, 32. But man, when it is clear, burr. Anyway, today, I think yesterday I talked about going over Ultimo, just kind of question and answers on that. But before we do that, let me just give you a couple of short announcements from Manny. Looks like it's ready to be paid out tomorrow. But yesterday at 3:19, so this is after my last video, so this might be news to some of you. Okay, everyone, quick update. Due to 24 to 48 hours hold on funds from other projects, we are pushing Gembot AI launch back to Saturday, April 8th. Also, anyone who requested a refund will be sent out that refund on Friday, April 7th. This has been a long waiting for many, I know, and I'm looking forward to getting everything done with the other project by the end of the week so I can move on from it and be here to manage this project 100%. Thank you to all the supporters out there. When the launch happens, we know everyone will be pleased with the software. And then this morning at 6 a.m., he says, "Good morning. Just a quick update. We are still set for launch of software on Saturday and also refunds Friday. We will also be refunding and removing some people we deem to be threatening users. This is due to many threats that have been received. We will also be changing the name of the project and software. We will also be moving over to a private group as well after refunding and removing those we need to. All these updates will be made the website Saturday morning. I'm looking forward to Saturday and just want to say that thank you to all the supporters out there. We will announce new name and group Saturday morning." Fist bump. Nice. Okay, so that was for Gembot AI, and the only announcement for PGV was another video. And just to his little caption here, he says, "Last update before remaining refunds are sent out. It has been a great experience for me, for all my supporters. Just want to say appreciate you. I look forward to seeing all my supporters in other groups starting Saturday." That's the Gembot AI. He's pretty much saying he's done with projects and he's just gonna be 100% about the Gembot AI. So that whole idea behind starting a hedge fund doesn't sound like he's too motivated to do that anymore. He's been crushed. But I will put that video at the end of this video, and it's a good one. Okay. Hopefully, though, we'll see some money in our wallets tomorrow coming in from PGV, along with Novatech. Tomorrow's payday for Novatech, where the airdrops come in for our bonus accounts. I'm hoping that it's a 3%er or better. That'd be awesome to start out with. And hopefully they'll catch up with everyone on their bonus account payouts before Monday. Everything will be cleaned up because they're supposed to do it weekly now, payout period, which would be Monday, every Monday for 24 hours. So hopefully they'll get all the withdrawals out within a week, each week. All right. Well, let's move on to Ultimo. So I made a sheet here of all the question and answers under different categories, and I blew it up real big so that if I'm only going to go over my highlighted parts, but I'm going to scroll down slowly so you guys can read it and pause the video if you want for all the other extra stuff, but it's long, so I just thought I'd highlight a few things. All right, so What is Ultimo? Ultimo is the intermediary that allows you to get offshore debit card, an offshore wallet, and offshore bank account. With Ultimo, you can load your Visa debit card and spend it all over the world. Better still, the offshore components. And the offshore bank means that you will enjoy tax benefits. Another one, it says, how much can you withdraw with Ultimo per day? You are available to withdraw $20,000 or potentially more a day if you let Ultimo team know that you are withdrawing a larger amount. But that's just cash withdrawals. All right, and there's the customer support is supportultimo.io. And right here, setting up Ultimo. What is the cost of the Ultimo card? The card is $600 US, then $150 gets preloaded onto your card. So effectively, it only costs $450, which is a fantastic deal. Click here to register. How can I pay for my Ultimo card? Currently, the Ultimo platform accepts USDT and Bitcoin on 3 different networks. Those networks are ERC20, Tron, and BEP20. So those 2, USDT and Bitcoin, on those 3 different networks is how they accept payments. Is there a monthly annual fee to use the card? The only account fee you have is an annual fee of $50. Can you make an account for children if they're older or if they're over 18 years old? How long does it take from start to finish to set up your account and card? 3 weeks to receive your card in hand from time of payment. So yeah, that's just from when they send you the card. You got to make sure that you're approved, and usually that might take a week sometimes. So I mean, look for your card probably within about a month, but it's saying 15 business days, which is 3 weeks. The next one I have, what type of things can I use for my card? You can use your Ultimo card on a daily basis for most things. People have paid for flights, vacation, meals, entertainment, trips, schooling, among many other things. So that's kind of cool to know. How much can I spend on the card per day? Spending limits are unlimited. Cash withdrawals are limited to 20K USD per day. Let's see, there's a couple more. $10 fee to get a lost or stolen card replaced. All right, here's some fee stuff. What type of fees do you pay when using the card? When you load your card with cryptocurrency, you first need to sell it to USD. Then when you do this, there is a fee charged of 2.5%. When it comes to transactions, the fee is 0.75. These fees are below average when it comes to offshore banking. I know a couple people contacted me about other fees, like from Spritz card and stuff like that, and it's like 0.9, and I mean these are definitely lower than that. When you use your card in stores or over the counter, do you select credit or savings for the transaction? If you're just tapping, sometimes it will ask for a PIN only. If it was an ATM, then you would select savings account. So just so you remember, this is a savings account that you're setting up. It's not a checking account. What is the ATM fee? This depends on the ATM you're using. Every ATM charges differently. So be careful of where you go to withdraw money, because will charge you quite a bit if you go to the wrong place. Who is the bank behind Ultimo? It's JDB, the Joint Development Bank of Laos in Asia. How old is this bank that Ultimo is working with? The bank has been around since 1989. Been around a long time. And they talk about their connection to the bank and why they picked that bank. All things that you can read on your own there. It's insured up to 250K. Here's a couple more. Will you ever be able to use checks with this account? These are savings account, not checking accounts. Does the Laos Bank have to report to other governments at all? They are a private bank. There is no obligation to provide client information. When they report as a bank, they report as a bank as a whole, not on individual accounts. That's kind of cool. Can you send funds from the offshore bank account to an onshore bank account? At the moment, this is not possible, but it will be in June of 2023. As a side note, if you want to remain offshore, this is not recommended to connect it to your regular bank. Is there any interest if you keep your funds in the bank? Yes, 1.5% annually, which is better than most banks, but still very low compared to what we make, huh? Is there a minimum that is to stay in the account? No. And that was it. Okay, so I'll leave that up for a second. You can read those if you want to pause the video. So some very good information there on Ultimo. I'm loving it so far, and as soon as I'm able to start doing some moving of funds, this will be very useful, which will be awesome. Let's see. Just looking for my crypto program payment. I'm not seeing that yet today, which has no problem. Still got the awesome starting portion, which gives it to where you can do 2 a day. If Manny comes through with his refunds tonight or tomorrow, I'll probably put another maybe 70,000 into this, and that'll be another around 130 packages. And then from there, I think I will wait to finally ROI. I think I'll just claim and ROI on all these things until at least I get all my money back. So that's my plan for that. And if you want any more information about crypto program, just click on the link on the top left at the end of this video, and I think we'll call it good for now. We'll see you on Novatech Payday tomorrow. Okay, have a good night. Bye.
Okay, I'm going to make this video as quick as possible. It's going to be on the website, and it's also going to be in the Discord group as well. Okay, we got 2 things to talk about. One is refunds, and the second is the future of PGV. Okay, so this is very important. Please watch to the end. I'm going to be very short and blunt and to the point. No need to recap over what we've already went over. Everybody already knows, if you've been in tune, what we've had to go through to get out the remaining funds to finish out the refunds. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into it. So first things first, I told everybody in the last video is going to take about 48 hours before, anywhere from 24 to 48 hours before I was able to transfer out the Ethereum that we have in the wallet, in the crypto wallet, because of the exchange basically put kind of a hold on it for about 48 hours. So long story short, we're going to be able to take that out and transfer that Ethereum out of the wallet, okay, on Friday between 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. EST time, okay? Not my time I'm on right now, which is AST, but EST time, all right, which is 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. EST time, all right? So I just gave everyone, that's the time we're going to be able to transfer out the Ethereum and be able to go ahead and finish out the refunds, okay? Now, part of the refunds is also going to include not just refunding from the prior contracts, but also the BSC USDC contract as well. Okay, we're going to pump funds in here and allow everybody to go ahead and self-refund and move on. All right, and that's another thing we're going to talk about. So we will be moving on from the project. All right, there's no more future for PGV. We are going to, again, refunds are going to get done Websites will be up until that's done. Obviously, I just gave you guys a time frame as far as when we'll be able to transfer out the Ethereum from the wallet. And basically, it's going to get transferred from that wallet out into the refund wallet, and then we'll start up refund. So again, just to recap and say this one more time, because again, anything I say or do, people use against me. Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. EST time is when we'll be able to transfer out the Ethereum we have in the crypto wallet on the exchange, be able to transfer that out into the refund wallet and finish out the remaining refunds. And again, also, we'll be pumping up the USDC contract to allow people to do self refunds as well and moving on from the project. Okay. The reason why we're doing this, obviously, there's just, there's a big line that's been crossed here, and, life or death type line that has been crossed. That anytime that's crossed, it's just, at that point, it's just too much. We've gotten a lot of, me personally, family, even people that are, admins, I believe, I'm not positive, but I know admins have received a lot of messages from people threatening me personally and to kind of pass it on to me. So these are things that have been happening, death threats and things like that. So once that line is passed, there's just no more coming back from that. All of that completely was unnecessary, I truly believe. But again, this just showed me, it woke me up, and it showed me the type of people there are out there, and what people are, the type of things that people will do and the extents that a lot of people will go to. And it's just, I can't put my family at risk for that. No way, no how. Even after all the refunds are done, I mean, any little thing happens that somebody doesn't like, if they don't like an adjustment that's made to the project, or like this or that, what happens? Oh, they now they want to make threats and say, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill your family. Or so, it's just not worth it. So, like I said, there's a line that has been crossed, a big line that has been crossed by a lot of people. And listen, I have no reason to lie about it. If you feel the need to, in Discord, you want to see some of these screenshots, I'd be more than willing and happy to share them with you. I got a full list of screenshots from many threats that I've received. Okay, and I could sit here and show it all, spend all day uploading screenshots of all the amount of threats that I've received. And I'm not talking about more legal. I'm talking about life threats. Okay, death threats, those type of threats. So again, that's a line that has been completely, past that, for me at least. That's a line that once that's crossed, there's no coming back from that. And I can't see myself moving forward with this project and have that, have the excitement that I had before for the project anymore because of that. Okay, knowing that in the back of my mind, if I make a change or if something happens even after refunds are done, there could be people out there who's like, oh, I don't like this. Let me go and, I'm going to threaten him, or I'm going to go and try to find him and kill him or kill his family, and things like that. These are the type of things that I think about now. Okay. And it's because of these threats that has put me in the mindset of how I feel around this project now. So, again, for my supporters, I really appreciate all of you that supported. I really do. I'm still going to be moving forward with my software, which is the software I have for the trading bot software. Okay, and that was created by my tech team. That is my software, and I want to state this right now. That is my software. Okay, meaning it's mine. I can do as I please with that software, and we are going to be changing the name of it. So it's not going to be the same name as it was. That's something, again, it's on, we basically on Saturday, we'll be releasing it. And the delays for that was, I talked about already, was based around this. We were waiting for the funds we need to get to be able to finish out the refunds. And because of that, we delayed the launch of the software. Okay. But once we finish this out, we'll be moving forward with that. And there's going to be a process that I'm going to go through because I do need to eliminate a lot of I can't allow people into that particular software that that is, again, has made these type of threats towards me and towards my family and a lot of other people. Okay. And again, I'm pretty sure, not positive, I'm pretty sure some of my admins have also received threats as well, multiple times. Whether they decided to share it or not, well, that's on them. But at the end of the day, that's what we're doing. So again, I will be personally, again, just to recap, refunds, as far as refunds go, Friday, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. EST time is when we'll be able to transfer out the Ethereum out of the wallet into the refund wallets and refund the wallet we're using for refunds. And then from there, we're going to go ahead and refund everyone out. At that point in time, once we do that, we'll also be pumping up the USDC contract, and people can self-refund themselves from there. And then that's it. We'll be moving on from the project because, again, I just can't. I don't have it in me anymore to move forward with the project anymore. I don't have that motivation in me for this project anymore. Just there's been too much negativity thrown around the project. And then again, like I said, a big line was crossed when it came to death threats and things like that. That's just a line that was crossed. It should have never been crossed. But again, it just shows the type of people that we have and what people will do. If they're not happy with a certain situation or they don't agree with a certain thing, or and I just can't put that risk for myself anymore. So finish out the refunds. That's the best thing I can do, and have been advised to do. Go ahead and just finish them out once that's available to transfer the Ethereum, and then from there move on. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. All right. Again, I will. If you have already, which again is the software, which is basically the Gembot AI, that software there. If you already got in, great. Just know that the name is going to be changed on it. And again, that's going to be coming out Saturday. But I will be going through personally, and I will be refunding on Friday. Actually, I'm going to be, after we get funds, I'm going to be refunding a lot of individuals from that project as well. From my software, because of certain, it's just, again, we need to remove people that are with this with this mindset of threatening people. It's just not right. So again, that's what we're doing. I just wanted to let everybody know. Nothing more to say. Again, nothing about proof. None of that needs to be shared anymore. Just give everybody a time. Your decision to make, whether you want to believe that time frame or not. That's up to you. But at the end of the day, like I said, this is the decision I have made based upon, again, what has been happening over the last couple of weeks with all these threats. So that's it. That's all I have for everybody.